Looks like we got everything going. Looks like we're up on Twitch. Looks like we're up on YouTube. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Dokkan battle stream. We have the EZA finally for INT Demigod Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. It's been like forever since he's come out, but we finally got the last EZA for all of the godly demigod category units. It's been a long time coming. I don't know why it took so long to get Vegeta finally done. But he's here, so we're gonna do that. Try to blaze through that. And I don't know if I want to summon anymore on the Beerus banner. I really like the new Beerus and the Whis. I tried like a couple multis, but I didn't get anything. So I don't know if I'm going to keep trying. I think I kind of want to see what they do for Saiyan Day, which is next week. So I might just hold on to these stones and see what they have in store. I know they got the LR Bardock, the new LR Bardock and company, as well as new units for his gang as well. That should all be coming. So might just wait and see what they do, and we'll see what happens with that. What's up, Black Panther? How you doing? So, oh, it's running slow. What if I got just like too many things on here and it's just like making it run slow? Who knows? But anyhow, we have the Vegeta event. This is, of course, the INT Vegeta. He is weak to the Master and Disciple category. I think the only leader is the future INT Gohan. So we'll go ahead and make a team real quick for this, and I'll probably just use the same team all the way through. That's also, if I can find partners for him. Let's see. Let's load up. Okay, so we'll go with that. Let's change out this squad. Okay, so for, I mean, you could do other units too. Like, you could probably do a Kamehameha squad-ish. I think there's quite a few Kamehameha units that you could actually throw on here. There's Gokus. Plenty of Gokus. Like Gokus and Gohans, I think you could just throw on here, but I'll just stick with the category. If it starts getting to the point where I can't find future Gohans, maybe I'll switch it up. But let's go ahead and try to stick with the category for now. So let's see. So we got the Gohan leader. And there's a lot of units that are on here. Some good ones too. Maybe we just go with the LRs. So we were talking about Kamehameha, because LR Gohan's on here. So we'll throw him on here. And let's just throw whoever else we can on here. I want to stay away from tech since we're dealing with INT category, or INT element with the Vegeta. So let's go with the other Gohan. And we can go with Beerus and Whis, which I have rainbowed now. I still can't believe I actually rainbowed them. What's up, Sad? What's going on? Physical should be strong against this, so we'll actually use Trunks, and let's use this Gohan. We'll just run this. Should be pretty easy to run the squad, at least until 20. Because it usually doesn't start getting difficult till you get to 20 or so. Maybe 15 if they decide to be additionally rough, but I doubt it. It's running kind of slow for me today. I don't know why. It usually doesn't. How is work? Work is work. It's a paycheck. This Gohan's actually pretty good. I know some people were skipping him on global, but he's actually a pretty good unit. It's not necessary though. Like, he's the only leader for this category currently. I would imagine they'll probably release another one sooner. I mean, they have a bunch of sub leads. Like the Whis is, I think, the new Whis that came out's a sub lead, but man, it's running slow. I don't know why. I don't have anything running in the background. Weird. Alright. Trunks should do some good damage here. Strong element and all that. So what's funny is, if any of y'all have been following what I've been doing with like my gold coins, I actually bought this Trunks, and in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have, because I ended up pulling him like 2 more times. There was the Step Up LR banner. I ended up pulling him there, and then I pulled him again from my 5th anniversary tickets. My 5th anniversary tickets actually weren't bad this time around. Like, normally I don't get anything from the tickets, but this anniversary actually gave me 2. Yeah, I got 2 LRs from my tickets. I got the Trunks, and who else I get? I think Beerus. I think I did get Beerus from it. No, not Beerus. It was someone else. Boo. That's who I go with. Full power. Not Boo. Full power Frieza. I got Trunks and full power Frieza from my tickets. Full power Frieza is a fun unit, so I was pretty happy about that. Trunks, it was fine. I don't mind it. The Beerus is what I got from my 55 summon. The 55 ticket. So, wasn't exactly what I wanted, but I was fine with it because that meant he was my first rainbow summonable. Man, it is running slow. I don't know what's going on. But since Trunks has built-in crit, it just meant that I could just throw everything in extra attack. So I think I have him with max extra attack, or additional attack. And I'm going to keep going with this for a little while, but if this slowdown gets annoying, I'll have to restart. I'd actually almost forgot about this EZA coming out too. Like, I saw the news about the units that are coming out for a world tournament. Like, we have that new LR. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart. I don't know why it's running so slow. But we have that new Demon Piccolo coming out, he looks pretty interesting. Like, his passive is like very specific. Like, you need to fight against certain enemies to transform, or else it takes 7 turns. 7 turns is a long time. I don't know. It's like it starts off slow, and then when it gets to the animation, it's fine. But like here, it looks like it's running slow. I don't know. What's funny is it's just the animation. The music sounds fine. We'll roll with it. Especially while they're still giving me Gohan friends, I might as well keep going. If it starts getting to that point where it stops giving me Gohan friends, then maybe I'll Reboot. Oh my god, go away. See, like right there? It's really weird how it does that slowdown. Not a fan of that at all. But there's a new Jackie Chun, and I think that's going to be in the regular World Tournament summons, from what I saw. Because I think I saw a picture of the banner and it showed him featured on there. Like it's a buff Jackie Chun. And then it looks like they're giving EZAs, or not EZAs, but Dokkan Awakenings to two of the other World Tournament units. The one that I'm excited for is the Gohan, because he looks like he's going to be a really good tank. And like, if I read it right, it was like something ridiculous, like he gets additional attack and defense, and then he mitigates. Like, he has mitigation on him, like 58% mitigation. That's a lot. So besides buffing up his own attack and defense and mitigation on top of that, and he's like a support unit, he looks like a fun unit to be using. You know, like more than just a tank, but like a tank that's actually a support unit. That's pretty good. I'm actually excited for the World Tournament too, because ever since I've gotten LR Broly, the old one, the strength one, I haven't been able to use him in a World Tournament because there haven't been one. So I'm excited because I finally actually get to use him in a World Tournament. That should be cool to finally be able to unleash the power. I don't know what team yet. Like, I'll probably go with Pure Saiyan still. Either Pure Saiyans or movie bosses, I don't know. One or the other. Those are the two I usually end up using. Man, I think I am going to have to reboot. Like, it's weird. I don't have really much on. Maybe it's because I've been playing games all day. Like, I play a lot of the Seven Deadly Sins game. Mostly JP. I do play a little bit of the global version. Although, I've kind of made a pledge. Like, the next time I stream global Seven Deadly Sins, you'll see. But I don't feel like summoning on any of the banners. Like, I re-rolled for Green Meliodas to start. And I've just been coasting with my free-to-play team, or my free-to-play units. Like, there's Green Meliodas, obviously, and then the Free King that you get, as well as the Free Diane that you get, as well as that Prisoner Bond that you get. Like, those are all free units you get in the story. That's my teams pretty much. I've gotten all of them up to UR, which they force you to get Bond up to UR pretty much for missions. Like, if you wanted to be totally free to play and not worry about what you get first, you could use the blue Meliodas that you start off with. He's alright. But yeah, I'm pledging myself to not use any gems until Escanor shows up. What do you think is the best way to get an LR? So the best way to get an LR is when they do the guaranteed LRs. especially during special celebrations. Uh, they've been known to do that, where they have special step up banners that will guarantee an LR on the last step. We just had the 5th anniversary, which had the 55 banner. You collect either the 55 tickets to do a multi, or you pay 200 gems, but it was guaranteed an LR. What's up, Brandon? Now, if you're talking about starting an account with an LR, I mean, reroll when it has featured LR banners. That's the other way. But there's no guaranteed way otherwise. Like, you can save up your coins, either the yellow legendary coins or the red Dokkan Fest coins. The red Dokkan Fest coins, you can get Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs, like the anniversary LRs. 3rd anniversary Gogeta Vegeta. 5th anniversary eventually will have the Gogeta and Vegeta also. The Cell and Gohan from the download celebration. Those are examples of Dokkan Fest LRs. Oh, and Gobros. Everyone else is on the gold coin, which you only get from legendary banners. And right now I'm kind of in an interesting spot when it comes to my Dokkan Fest coins. I have 1100 plus. And originally those coins were saved up to purchase Dokkan Fest LRs that I didn't get, but I actually got all of them. So I can still hold on to them, I guess. I just don't know. There's some Dokkan Fest exclusive units that I don't have, like the Kid Goku that I've always wanted to get. This Beerus I would love to get, or I don't think the Whis is Dokkan exclusive, but I know the Beerus is. I wouldn't mind, trying to buy him later. The thing is, though, with Dokkan Fest exclusive units, they're more apt to come back around for other banners, more so than the LRs. LRs, like the Gohan and Cell was kind of a big surprise that they popped up on the 5th anniversary banner. But, oh, and I forgot the 4th anniversary. The Super Saiyan 4s are also Dokkan Fest exclusives. But you'll have a lot more chances to get the Dokkan Fest, the regular Dokkan Fest exclusive units rather than the LRs, typically. Now, there's sometimes where it takes a while for them to come back around, like Cooler, I don't think's been back around since he first came out. But they haven't done a download celebration yet, or the next download celebration, which probably would be close to around the global anniversary, I think, or it might probably be like right after. That's typically when we usually see it. Am I going to stream the World Tournament? Maybe. I don't know. It's hard for me to stream the World Tournament nowadays because of work. Like, the only free time I would have to do it would probably be Friday night after work, and that's if I'm not, like, too tired from it. And then Saturday I'm going to a tournament for Street Fighter. I have a question. At JP the anniversary, are you able to do the 200 Stone Summon and 55 ticket one, or for 2 LRs guaranteed? Yes. The tickets are a one-time thing, and for us, they waited until like the very end of the celebration to give us the last ticket. So more likely, Yeah, it was only one time for the ticket. However, the 200 stone you can do I think as many times as you want. I want to say you can do it multiple times, but it costs like 200. Don't quote me on that because I didn't do it. I'm pretty sure you could do it multiple times though, but it costs 200 stones. I could be wrong though. At the very least, you could do the 200 stone summon and the ticket summon. So you could do it, one of each at least. I just don't remember or recall if you were able to do multiple of the 200 stone summon. But keep in mind, for us, the 55 banner only went up to Godku. What do you think of the new World Tournament Awakenings? I think that Gohan looks really good. Not so much as an offensive unit, but as a defensive unit. Like, that mitigation sounds ridiculous. And he's a pretty good support unit on top of that. So he's a support tank. I think that's going to be really nice. I'm actually pretty excited for that because I think I do have him. I'll have to check. I'm pretty sure I do. As I didn't get any new LRs for 5th anniversary, all I got was a dupe of LR Cell, who I don't even really use. LR Cell... Wait, which cell are you talking about? Are you talking about the INT cell or the physical? Because physical cell, obviously, you can use for World Tournament that's coming up. I mean, the other cell is good too. Like, honestly, I use them on a situationally. Like, I don't use them a lot, but I do use them situationally. INT LR cell, I mean, he's good. Especially since you got a dupe, that means you can give him crit. Like, INT units, it's really nice if you can get a dupe of them. Just so you can give them crit. Like, red and green units, it's not as big a deal because they already come built with crit. But being able to get some crit on your INT units, your blue units, or your physical units, it's always nice. Like, one thing I absolutely loved is I finally got crit for my Gohans. Like, I already had some dupes in on my INT Gohan, but my blue Gohan, I finally got crit on him, and it makes a big difference when it comes to damage. I can't wait until Sunday. I wonder if we'll get a transforming Bardock. I don't know if it's transforming. I think what they're doing is the Bardock gang is getting the special treatment that Ginyu Force got. So we're going to have new Bardock crew cards. And then the LR Bardock, which is like a team-up thing, like they did with Captain Ginyu. And it keeps going off and on with this. It's really kind of pissing me off. Finally have Strength Broly for World Tournament. Feels good, doesn't it? I've been waiting years to finally get this Broly. Wow, for real, Trunks? You're gonna leave him with a sliver? Beerus gotta clean up your mess? I mean, I know it's your dad, but come on. Gotta finish the job, son. I'm a little miffed that I didn't get Godku. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you've seen my box, I have so many Godku sitting in there because I was hoping to pull him so I could use those cards. Because I really have no use for a lot of those cards regardless, because I have most of them rainbowed already. So, miffed is a good word. I was definitely a little miffed that I didn't pull him. It would be nice if they give the Grade 8 Bardock team EZAs for Saiyan Day. I don't think they will. That would be nice. There's a lot of old cards that they could definitely have, you know, given some treatment to. But I don't think they care too much about the Great Apes or the Giants as much. Like, there's some decent Giant cards, but overall that category doesn't get a lot of love. Like, the best card is the LR Baby Vegeta. Like, I think, doesn't that Demon Piccolo transform? I don't know if he transforms into a giant, but I know he transforms. And I actually really like the Baby Vegeta. I didn't like the fact that I pulled him twice. Like on the Rose and Broly banner, I pulled Baby Vegeta twice. I mean, it gave me 2 dupes. That was great. Gave him some crit. I didn't want him though. Like, I already had him. And then I got GT Trio, which was nice because I hadn't had them before. So at least I did get 1 new LR from that. But definitely not what I wanted. I have almost 500 gold coins again. I think I'm gonna get Rose when they come back. Because I think pretty much everybody said the Rose is the better one. So probably the next time they do an LR banner, well, I don't know. I don't know if they'll be available right away. It might take a little while before they're on there. Maybe the next 2, might be 2 banners away before they're in the shop. But I definitely am going to probably buy Rose if I don't pull them. Because that's happened already a few times. Is I save up the coins saying that I'm going to buy a unit with those coins, and then I end up pulling them. And then I'm like, well, great. Do I still buy them or not? You got LR Tech Broly from the 55 tickets. He was a new LR. He's a great unit. I have a blast with mine. Like, I got lucky to get him twice when he came out. Dokkan has a download celebration every year. Pretty much. Like, it varies around the time that they celebrate it, but it's usually like somewhere in the summer to fall. Like, somewhere around August, September is usually when they do the celebration. So halfway through, cruising along here. I think ideally, if you don't have this Gohan, which is very likely, because, like I said, he's the only real leader for this category. But, like, you could do Kamehameha, because you have the Gohan. Like, can you look at Kamehameha real quick? if I can look it up. Give me categories. I would like a LR Evolution Blue Vegeta and LR MUI Goku. That's something they would probably do as like an anniversary thing. Because typically for like the download celebrations, I think they've been trying to do like a good versus evil thing. Yeah, these don't link up at all. Let's just do that. Kamehameha. So obviously we have the Gohans. I think Super Saiyan Blue is on here. Roshi should fit on here, right? I mean, Roshi taught them Kamehameha. So you got Super Saiyan Blue, like the Kaio can go on here, so that's 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm trying to look. Oob, you could throw Oob on there. Oob fits. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably a Roshi B5. Actually, the old. What about the old Future Gohan? Would he be on here? I don't think the Future Gohans count. I don't know if you can. I'd have to play around with it to see, but you can probably do Kamehameha. I mean, you don't have to have a full squad. It just helps out, but yeah, you don't actually have to have a full squad. Like, you put whatever physical units, like if you did Kamehameha, you got the Gohans, you got, you know, Super Saiyan Blue, Kaioken. Those are already really strong units, and then you just do, you know, physical units on top of that. Should be good enough. It's just the master and student bond is what gets the buff. I'm curious to see what else they do for this Saiyan Day. Like, maybe we'll finally get the Strength Super Saiyan Blue Goku that Global got. We still haven't gotten him yet. I mean, it'd also be awesome if we got Blue Vegito, physical Blue Vegito's EZA, but I doubt that. Like, they just got him in Global, so I doubt they would give him already. Maybe they give us a Rosé. AGL Rosé's EZA. Because we know he's definitely got to have an EZA. Like him and INT Trunks, the old one. Because they already gave one to Murdzamasu, the tech one, and then obviously Vegeta Blue got his. So their counterparts should definitely get one too. Because I think they have to do those two first before they start doing the Neo Gods. Which that's obviously going to be coming soon. Or coming up. Because this is the last of the demigods. Which finishes up the whole godly demigod group. And there's definitely some Neo Gods that definitely need the EZA. What's going to be really interesting to see is when INT Gogeta and Strength Janemba get theirs. Because there's two ways they can go about doing this. They can either go the buff him to hell and make him like hands down the best version of Gogeta and Janemba, which is going to be hard because INT Janemba's EZA was so good. It's going to be really hard to see them wanting to make the strength one way better. And then the flip side is they give him the blue Vegito treatment where he's buffed, but not stupidly buffed. But I don't know. I think the outrage that people had over that, because they really wanted him to be busted. And so people were not happy that he was not super busted. So I feel like it could go either way. Like either they'll be stupid busted or just slightly buffed. Personally, I like to see them make them all stupid buffed. Like, stupid broken buffed. Like, do that for all the EZAs. I think that'd be fun. But I can see why they wouldn't do that. But I don't know why they just don't do that. Like, World Tournament cards, I feel like should be busted. They're hard to get, but they should make them worth getting, in my opinion. Not just have them as trophy cards. Like, this Gohan that they're buffing, it's a great buff. But, I mean, they could have made him stupid busted, too, on top of that. Like, give him, like, the damage to go with the tanking ability. Like, how mad would people be if they didn't get the card already? Like, they're probably, if they really want the card, they're probably already upset because the only way they're going to be able to get him is using their tickets and hope to get him. Although he'll probably be featured now. But still, you gotta use your tickets to try to pull him. You can't just get him as a prize because you missed it. We might get Strength Blue Goku in April, like how we got hit last year, or May. Yeah, possibly. I feel like it would make more sense on Saiyan Day, but who knows? Who knows what they have up their sleeves? Which is why I'm saving my stones, because I don't know what they're planning to do. I like to... Like, I'll probably end up breaking down and buying some stones too, but, like, I might as well save what I can, just to see. Like, I feel like more than likely I'm going to end up using my coins for... I'm probably going to use my coins to pick up Beerus later. Because like I said, I have all the Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs already. So I can focus on getting one Dokkan Fest exclusive that I haven't gotten yet. I was thinking about the Kid Goku, but I'll probably get the Beerus. It's weird with the slowdown. It makes it look almost like I'm playing in ×1 instead of ×2. But then it doesn't stay that way. Like, it starts speeding up in the middle of it, so I don't know. I really don't know what happened. We're supposed to be getting new, Super Battle Road, aren't we? I think that was also part of that jump leak, was there's supposed to be a new Super Battle Road. I wonder if that's coming during Sandy, because I thought that was supposed to actually already come out. Like, I thought they had announced that originally during the last part of the anniversary, but then it never came, so I don't know. Maybe they pushed it back. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that. I remember reading about it and people were speculating what it might be, but then it never happened, so I don't know. Let's do this, and then we can do that. And there we go. Halfway through, it hates being charged. So I gotta reconnect. This time off the charger. It allows me to charge for a while, and then it gets, I don't know if overheated or something. Like, it doesn't like being charged all the time. Hayabusa told me about an online app that I could possibly try to use, but I couldn't get it to work. So I'm back to using my normal method. See, it's weird. It's like part of it looks like it's at ×1, and then the rest of it's at ×2. Like, I don't know what's going on. See, there it speeds up. It's like it's acting like I'm torrenting on my phone or something. Like, it's like it's spiking for some weird reason. I don't know why. It's a shame because I really wanted the Whis. Like, the Beerus looks really good too, don't get me wrong. But Whis was actually the one I really wanted. Because he seemed really strong. But I think he's not Dokkan Fest exclusive. Let me see if I can find the banner. I don't know if I can find the banner, but I think he's not Dokkan Fest exclusive, which means if that's the case, then I have a shot at getting him anytime, which would be awesome. Because it doesn't look like I'm going to get him this time around. Alright, let's do that. But yeah, for this Vegeta, after his EZA, like for one thing, his leader skill gets way better. Because before he was like 100% to everything, but no key. That's pretty garbage nowadays. Although, you know, a lot of times, especially for the Saiyans, their links usually make up for that, but still, that's still kind of terrible to not have key in anything. Normally, like most modern day units will have something similar in their kit where it'll be no key, but at least they'd have key in their passive, like as like a support unit or something like that. But no, this one just doesn't. This is a very old card. But he was a very fun card to use back then. Like, he hit hard, he had defense buff, so he was like one of those units that was like good to have, especially on like when we were still doing mono squads. He was a very solid unit to have on mono squads. So now he's got a lot more utility. What's up, Dan? So +3, 120% lead. Just, it's good. I mean, it's only for int, but it's for all int, I think. Like, I don't think it doesn't require him to be super or extreme. Okay, let's do that. We can do that, and then we'll do that. Let's see. His super, immense damage, raises attack and defense by 50% for 3 turns. Passive is 120% attack. Extreme class enemies attack and defense is minus 20%. High chance of stunning extreme class enemies when attacking. And then super class Realm of Gods category allies defense plus 50%. It is a very defensive minded unit with some decent offensive capabilities. It's a pretty good upgrade. I think it's a very solid upgrade. So I'm 5 multis deep into the Merlin banner. Got 250 diamonds left. Should I save or go for her? Really, I only pulled just to get some more units. You should save. She is okay, but she's not like meta. Like, her freeze ability is good for the red demon raid, and it's pretty good in PvP. But outside of that, there's a lot of bosses you can't use freeze on, which is like half her utility. And she's not the best one. The best Merlin is the green one, which is like the coin shop version. I would definitely save my gems. Granted, I say that and I've been doing nothing but saving my gems. I really haven't summoned for anything on 7 Deadly Sins. Helbram is supposed to be coming soon. Red Helbram, and he's way better. And then rumor is Escanor's coming. Like maybe a few banners down the line. That's who I'm really saving for. Because if he comes, especially this early into the game, oh buddy, he is going to be strong. See, there it slowed down again. I don't know what's going on with this. Look at Rama. What's up, Chris? What is going on? I am playing Dokkan to take a break from 7 Deadly Sins. Who would have thought that I would say something like that? I play 7 Deadly Sins a lot. And now that there's global, now I got double double the grinding. Like, I'm working on my Meliodas in global. I'm trying to get him up to 65. But I gotta do more raids. That's been the annoying thing, is trying to do the raids and everything. Like, I have the same problem in Seven Deadly Sins that I have in Dokkan. Whereas my Japanese account is obviously just like way better than my global account. And so I just don't really feel like grinding global. Like, that's half of my problem whenever I load up Seven Deadly Sins global, is like half the time I'm sitting there like, man, I really gotta grind all this again. But I've gotten pretty efficient with JP to where I can finish most of the stuff I need to grind pretty much right away. And then the last thing I usually need to grind is the boss raids. And I usually save that for late at night. Usually around this time. But, yeah, instead we're doing Dokkan Battle. Because we got this EZA we need to finish up. Not so much that I really care about the Vegeta. I think the Vegeta's nice, and I'll try him out on some of my squads. But it's mainly for the Dragon Sense. Oh yeah, I gave him dodge too. I didn't put any crit on him. I just put all additional attack and dodge. All I'm doing is my dailies on JP. Already finished everything, so 7 Deadly Sins have my time now. You gotta do what you gotta do, I know, right? The slowdown is really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I should have probably restarted, but it's fine. We've already gone too far. It's almost an hour in, and we shouldn't be that far off. We're on 20 something already. 23. We've been getting pretty good with these Gohans. Yeah, I'm still getting Gohans, so fuck it. Let's just keep going. I grinded my way back up to almost 100 mil. So I definitely have the Zenny to do this. I did have to recover back from LR Broly. I'm really liking Green Gill. Green Gill Thunder is one of the best buffing units. One of the best support units in the game. We actually use them a lot on JP still. Especially for Grey Demon Fight. Like, the best team buff unit is obviously Red Arthur. But you've also got Green Gill Thunder and Green Hellbrum. Green Hellbrum is another really good buffing unit. Am I going to be short? I'm going to be short. Damn it. You know what? That's fine. What's up, Blaze? It's good that I'm investing into him then. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. He's definitely a good unit. Like, right now in the early meta, it's fine. Like, later on, it'll be easier to get the materials. Like, off the bat, the hardest thing to get are probably SSR pendants. So, like, with a unit like Green Gill Thunder, he's an SR unit. So it's much easier to get SR pendants and materials. Because I've seen, especially in PvP, a lot of teams I've seen lately has a lot of lower units, as in rare units or SR units rather than SSRs, which is fine right now because there's not really too many really broken units out at the moment. Later on, it's going to be an issue. Like, the meta's going to change when Red Gother shows up. Red Gother is one of the most broken units. And I think they know that because they've never released any unit like him. Like, there are other Gother units, but Red Gother especially is stupid. Like, how do you have a character who can seal your attacks, has an ult that can take away your ult gauge, and then ranks up your character, your own team's skills? Like, that kit is ridiculous. So ridiculous that they have no other characters with anything remotely close to his kit. So yeah, the meta is definitely going to change once Red Gother shows up in the game. The other thing is Helbram, because one of the meta teams in JP for the longest time was Kingbram, which was Gother with Blue King, which is free, so everybody can get him, and then Red Helbram. The reason why that team was so meta was because how good it synergized with each other. Like, Blue King has a passive that buffs fairies, which obviously Helbram's a fairy. And then Helbram buffs himself. And then Gother raises their attack level, because both Blue King and Red Helbram, they have a level 2 skill that petrifies. So you got 2 units that petrify. One of King's a healer. Helbram can also take away ult gauge. Like, that whole team is just... it's so terrible to fight against. And that's going to be one of the first meta teams that comes out. People are going to lose their shit. I'm telling you right now, people are going to lose their shit. Because that team is not fun to fight against. Should I say for Escanor and go hard on his banner then? Here's the thing. 7 Deadly Sins rates suck ass. Like, their rates are actually garbage. So it's never a good idea to actually chase, if I'm honest. I chased for Escanor on JP, and it was a huge mistake. I spent a lot of money on that. Mainly because Escanor is my favorite character, so that's who I really wanted. Typically what I do on every banner, or if I can, what I would do is if it's a unit I really want, I summon until I get to the guaranteed. So that takes you like 5 shafts. Like, you have to get shafted 5 times, no SSRs, to get the guaranteed SSR. So at bare minimum, or a maximum or whatever, like, I try to just do that. So let's say I got shafted 5 times, I do the guarantee, that's 180 gems. That's pretty much what I would do. Now, of course, along the way, you might get some SSRs, but they might not be the unit you want. I still try to go until I do the guaranteed SSR. And then after that, I usually try to stop. They do have guaranteed step up banners once in a while. I think they've done about 5 or 6 in JP since I started playing. And some of those units are pretty good. Some of those are worth getting. Some of them aren't. Blue Lilia came out, and she was definitely totally worth it. Valenti, not so much, but she's been pretty good in geared PvP. Same, I appreciate a buff man with a good mustache. So, what about step up banners? Those are a must summon. Like I said, it really depends. If they do them like the later step up summons, they're good to do for a few steps at least. Because typically what they like to do is they'll do like first summon 30 gems, second summon 1 gem. So it's worth it to try that at least, because that's 2 multis for 31 gems instead of 60. Or halfway through that'll be a guaranteed SSR. And then also depending on the unit, it's worth it to go all the way through just to get the card. Like I said, like Blue Lilia is definitely worth getting. She was a step up banner for us. Paired up with Blue Meliodas was like, you know, that's what destroyed Kingbrum, was that combination. Then that became the new meta. I don't know if that's still considered the meta, but it's still really good. But that's an example of a, you know, step up banner that was definitely worth doing. So yeah, we have the same mindset then, because I did the same thing for Merlin and I stopped after the GSLR. Yeah, because it's like RNG is pretty terrible. Like the rates are not good. Like chasing is really bad in 7 Deadly Sins. It's not like Fate Go bad, but the rates are pretty terrible. So like from my experience, it's like if you're not gonna get them, you're not gonna get them. Don't go haywire. You might as well hold on to the gems and try again later. Because the other thing is like gems are useful for a lot of things besides summoning. Like EQ is super important in this game. And like one of the stats, like the main stat of each equipment item, you can reroll that, but it takes gems to do that. And I'm not talking about like in the equipment you have the regular stats and stuff like that. There's a main stat on there that the only way you can increase it is actually just using gems to try to increase it. It's annoying because it's not guaranteed, so sometimes it goes down, which pisses me off, but if you catch it just right, it's definitely worth it. But that's one thing you can use gems for. The other thing you use them for is to buy costumes, which when I first started, I didn't realize that they were more than cosmetic. Which seems really odd to me in this game that that's a thing. But costumes in 7 Deadly Sins is more than just cosmetic. Like it actually provides stats for your character, which is actually really important in like everything, especially PvP. And PvP in 7 Deadly Sins is amazing. Like it's probably my favorite PvP out of all the gacha games that I play. Like I really like, that was the one thing I really liked about Naruto Ninja Blazing, was I thought the PvP was actually fun. Because like a lot of games, their PvP is like pseudo PvP, like Dokkan Battle for instance. I mean, it's not real PvP. You're just playing against someone's team and it's computer simulated. Same thing with like Danmachi Memorial Freeze. I think Sword Art Online Memory Defrag was player versus player. It just wasn't very good. And there's a few other games that do PvP, and it's alright, but Seven Deadly Sins is really good. And I think it's because it's not really like a full-on battle. It's like more like a card game. Like an animated card game. Like you choose your actions on your turn. Oh, we finally can't get a Gohan, of course. Right towards the end, we only have 2 more to go. Why did you do this to me? Dang it. Okay, who can we use? Let's see if we can find a Whis. There's a Whis. Let's try the Whis out. 120. It's not great. That's fine. Let's try it. You got 1 SSR and 5 multis. Yeah, that happens. I gave up SAO after 1 month. The parry mechanic really annoyed. Really? The parry's easy. What's funny is later on they introduced units that auto parry. And I think they did that with I think they did that with people like you in mind. Like, this parrying, I can't get it down. Alright, we'll just parry for you. That, and I hated that you had to pull for weapons. I will agree with that. But they do give a good amount of free weapons, or weapons that you can grind for that are actually kind of decent as well. Parry was easy, but it's annoying to do all the time and miss the timing. I mean, that's the challenge of the game. Like, that's really the main point of the game, is whether or not you can parry. Like, that was how you could tell if someone knew how to play or someone just mashed buttons. that was the main difference of skill you could tell, was whether or not they could parry or not. The ultimate test was whether if a Rainy Rain could parry or not. Because, like, I still use Rainy Rain all the time. She's not meta in any way, but I just like the fact that I have that safety blanket. And I know how to parry too, so that's why, like, most people, when they see a Rainy Rain in the raid, they'll sometimes, like, kick him or quit, because they figure they're just gonna sit there and spam. But I actually know what I do in the game, so it kind of surprises them, because I can parry and all that. I just have that additional help in case I miss the parry. That's the main reason why I like using her. To this day, I still use her. I always wanted one day for them to limit break her again, so that she became a 6-star. But I don't think they'll ever do that. Why are you still alive? This actually worked out pretty good with this Whis. Oh, we actually get a transformation. That's surprising. I didn't think it was going to last that long. Actually, he wouldn't have if Beerus would have killed. He was, like, barely alive. EZA Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta was really easy. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be challenging. It's just a demigod. There really hasn't been a hard one in a while. Like, I still think the hardest one was that's green. The hardest ones to me was the original ones, the original two, which was the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Broly, the Strength Broly EZA. I think those were still the two hardest ones. Because, like, you needed the categories to beat those. Like, I was so mad trying to do Goku's because I think you needed Resurrected Warriors, and I did not have Angel Frieza. Like, I didn't get Angel Frieza till, like, way after I was done with it. And it kept pissing me off. Honestly, I'm glad there's nothing hype at the moment. Gives my wallet a break. Oh, until Saiyan Day next week. We'll see. I only buy the 30 stone packs each month. Yeah. I'm still disappointed we didn't get the stones for top grossing. I was actually kind of looking forward to doing another multi, and then we didn't get stones. I was like, I saw the box. Like, I saw the prizes in my box before everyone was talking about it. And I was like, hey, all right, we got our top grossing. And I looked, I'm like, wait, where's the stones? What? There's no stones? They really didn't give us stones? Like, I know they just gave us stones for the end of the celebration, but still, that's not really an excuse for them to withhold stones, in my opinion. Like, I thought that was crazy. And I know people were not happy about that. Super Saiyan 3 Goku was super hard. Broly after that, I finished the rest with ease. Yeah, those were the only two really hard ones. After that, everything else was pretty easy. Yeah, it was a WTF moment. Yeah, I know. Like, Reddit, I know, was not happy about that. Twitter, especially, was really not happy about it. Like, it's... When you see, like, all the Japanese players getting upset about it, you know that something went... Something was really bad. But I really don't blame them. It's like, you know, top grossing, you got to pay for top grossing, obviously. Like, giving us potential orbs and, like, the Kais and all that, that's something that was a big deal probably, 2 years ago. Or, back when the potential system first came out, maybe. But, like, everyone's got stockpiles of potential orbs, I think, by now. Like, I haven't done a potential orb stage in at least a year or two. Because, like, world tournaments, they give us potential orbs. Events, they give you potential orbs. Like, even for special celebrations, they give you potential orbs as, like, daily login bonuses. Was that it? Did we just finish it? I was sort of paying attention. I really wasn't paying attention too much. JP messed up with that. That was kind of a slap in the face. I know, right? Yeah, so that was 30. So we just finished it. Tight. Let me see. Did I finish all the... Oh, I finished all the missions too. So we got all the stones out of it. Nothing additional. Let's see, now let's go here. Mine has been rainbowed for a long time. And I like using them from time to time, so it's nothing new for me. I think the problem is they should have made it a more difficult to easier units, kind of like how One Piece does theirs. I don't know, I don't really mind them being easy. Kind of like, how when they introduce LRs, those are really easy to Dokkan Awaken up to LR. Which I'm kind of glad. I don't really want to spend forever trying to grind them up. And then you have the EZA area. Don't get me started on that. Like some of the units I did, like those new, the Kid Broly and the Kid Vegeta I did. But like, those really annoy me because it's like you can only use certain units. It's like one of those things where I feel like they made it hard for no reason. Like artificially hard. Like it's only difficult because we did certain things to make it difficult, not that it's actually difficult. Those type of stages actually kind of annoy me. Shit. I keep doing the wrong thing. Like if it's something like Super Battle Road, you know, that's different. That's challenging. But when they make it challenging just because it's like, well, you gotta use this unit that nobody ever uses. Or you gotta use this unit that no one ever uses because he's weak as hell. I was like, why? Why would you do that? Why would I want to do this? It's even worse when the unit's not really that good either. Like, the first set of easy area units, I didn't touch at all. That Piccolo, the Goku, the Gohan, I did not care about those units. Because I was like, what am I going to do with them? They're not that good. Do I want to spend... You know what? I got purple Kais out of this. I can use the purple Kais. Let's use these guys first. Let's see if those work. Their limit break material is rare and kind of hard to get, but really it's only meant for endgame players. I mean, that's cool. I haven't... Yeah, I never really got into One Piece. I remember I tried to many times, because I actually have a lot of friends that play that game, but I'm not into One Piece, so I just couldn't get into it. Alright. What stage can we do? This is probably not a great stage to take him to, but we'll do it anyway. Alright, what team do I want to take him on? Is he on this squad? He is on this teacher whatever squad. Let me see if I can find a friend. So let's take that Gohan off, because that Gohan really wasn't linking with anybody. Let's put Vegeta on there and let's try this out. I still need to SA-15 a good amount of them. Like that one group of EZAs where it was like, what, 7 of them all at one time. There's still the missions to get theirs. Like if you get them up to 15, you get 1 Kai pack. I guess it's alright. Like some of those units are good. I just think it's funny because it's like, hey, you know, if you spend the 15 or so Kais on this unit, we'll go ahead and give you 1 back. Matteo Masodi, thanks for following. Did you really seal my friggin' Gohan? Hate you so much right now. We're gonna do this. And then do that. And then, well, I guess it's pointless for you to have a friggin' super. When will we ever get a better Ultimate Gohan? I don't know. See, I actually do like the, wow, did he stun him too? Asshole. I actually like the strength one. I mean, obviously he doesn't have ki. Like, the biggest problem for him is ki, but I think besides that, he's a nice unit. He links better with him, so let's go ahead and do that. He's still not linking well. Ugh. Whatever. Let's see what Vegeta can do. $1 mil. This is where he should be really big, is his tanking. I should probably put him together with Trunks, but it's fine. Let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. Or am I going to be short? I'm going to be short. Damn it. Yeah, that's fine. Well, you know, like we said, Sand Day is next week. Who knows? They might throw a bunch of surprises. Like, the only thing I know about is, well, World Tournament is this week, I think. If it's World Tournament's this week, then it should be over by the time Sand Day pops up. I might use INT Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta more than Evolution Blue. That's an interesting dilemma. Alright, let's see how much he takes from this. I missed it. Oh, he didn't take a lot. So he's tanking pretty good. Excited about the potential of more Heroes stuff coming to Dokkan. I haven't really been watching it. I think Heroes, like those mini episodes, I think I got to episode 9. I think that was the last one I watched. Like, the last time they came out, like, I got Fu and the big guy, I forgot his name. But only the free-to-play one. I didn't get the one that was summonable. I wanted to get him, but I didn't. I didn't have any luck. Alright. I think it'd be cool if they come out with more stuff. Maybe buff up their category a bit more. Is he not going to transform? Maybe here. Maybe here this will be the Fury. I don't know what happened. At some point it looked like his Fury meter went down. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, it's like he's about to die before he gets his Fury meter. There we go. Although that's bad for me because now he's weak element. But you know what? That's fine. It is perfectly okay. We're going to see what Vegeta can do here, tanking wise, and then he'll be gone. Let's see how much the super does, because he's weak element here. This animation is pretty sick. Ugh, that was a lot of damage. Okay, he still ate it there. It was expected, I think, as a weak element, but I wanted to see what would happen. And then Trunks with the cleanup. This one's probably not his best category. Like, Vegeta Family's probably way better. Maybe even Pure Saiyan, but I wanted to see what would happen. I wonder if there'll be an SBR theme. Dokkan Fest hero characters in the future will be nice. Yeah, definitely would be. Alright, y'all. That's going to be it for tonight. Pretty easy. If you don't have the Gohan, like I said, there's a lot of other categories you can use, because a lot of these units in the Master and Disciple category happen to be in other categories as well. Like I said, Kamehameha looks like a good candidate since you have the LR Gohan. There's a few others looks like you could probably use. You could maybe even use Vegeta Family with all the Vegetas and Trunks that are in this category. So a lot of other things you can do, but it's not that hard. It should be pretty easy to finish up. Took me about an hour. But that's going to be it. Thanks everybody for joining me. Good luck if y'all doing any summons, and I will catch y'all next time. But let me see who is streaming, and I can send y'all their way. Do I know anybody streaming? I don't think any of my friends are streaming. I'll send y'all to Hero. Hero's playing Grand Cross. That's funny. I guess I should have expected him to play that, but I'll probably stream it again later on this week, but we'll see what's up. Anyhow, thanks for showing up, and I will catch y'all later.